Good evening and welcome to the Puck Hockey League Network as PHL Season 3 is on a brief hiatus this week because it is Olympic break. And so we are having our own version of international play, much like we did on Tuesday night. If you saw that, I'm sure it made you want to show up for this one. Maybe that's why you're here. If you're not, strap yourself down and get ready because Team USA and Team Canada are fighting again tonight in a best of 5 series. Now, last games were with the B team, but this time the teams are bringing the A team and their A games. So this should be a lot of fun. Day 2.
Well, winners, I think we're going to see probably one of the biggest spectacles here in the PHL. I'm ringside, so I'm close to the action. Now, I think the big story tonight is going to be goaltending. We have two of the best goaltenders here in the PHL, possibly in the entire game of puck. Behind me, I think that's Grip behind me. Speaking of Grip, he's got 146 shots against, making 126 saves in, I believe, 10 games, I think, somewhere around there, giving him an 86% save percentage, which is crazy. So we're going to see a lot of great saves from him. On the other side, on the United States, we've got St. Walls. Less games, but around the same score save percentage at 86.7 with 72 saves with 82 shots against. So be prepared to see some great shots being saved in huge ways in tonight's game. Back to you guys up in the studio.
Thank you, Deflator. And
It'll be Jamaldi down on the trumpet again, so get ready.
enjoy. And now the Star Spangled Banner as played by Bad Santa's fiance, straight from Bonnaroo on the Automaton, the greatest of instruments. Please enjoy. And if that doesn't stir your patriot blood, I don't know. We might as well just all go home. Deflator, down on the ice. What have you got?
Thanks, guys. I mean, what a truly amazing rendition of both of those beautiful anthems. I mean, I couldn't be more impressed. Let's go back to the game now. With tonight's game, I think the most important thing tonight will be synergy and teamwork. As far as I know, the American team hasn't had a lot of time playing together, not as much as the Canadian teams, with a lot of them having chips under their belt, with the exception of Guy. So we're going to see how those two teams kind of play out. Hopefully, they've had enough scrimming for the whole week to kind of get comfortable with each other and make sure that they can communicate as well as they possibly can, because there's a lot of communication required for the teamwork required to make a game like this be successful. Who's going to win? I mean, we haven't even started the first game yet, so it's up in the air. Let's go to defense. Bagel has 19 games played with 10 goals, 9 assists. Bit of a playmaker there. He knows how to handle the puck, but he also knows how to keep the puck in the O zone. On Canada, we have teammates Doug and Demidov. They're on the blue line together tonight for Canada. And similar to Taves and Makar in the Olympics, familiarity and play style matters in this particular series. It's not, the stakes aren't as high as a chip, but you got to play for your country. You got to represent. So I'd say the stakes are pretty high. All in all, I can't wait for this game to start. Back up to you guys.
One other thing, shout out for whoever did the pads, man. They look amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's good. And again, with a chance, he moves past one, sends it in front, meets cell shot, and Fernando Gubbins. A tough row to hoe already, but nevertheless, here is a Canada smash. Oh, it's Smasher. Team swarming. But here is Smasher. He does get free and takes it across the point. 14 seconds. And so already we're seeing some opportunities for both these teams. 3 shots each on goal. Oh, and a big save right there by Grip.
Thanks, guys. The defense is going absolutely crazy for both teams tonight. And you guys can take a look at these guys' stats at phlstats.com, where you can actually look at the stats of this very game live as it's happening with head-to-head matchups for each team. Back to you guys.
Sponsors in. DraftKings, get a $5 bonus using the code MEATSALE. And the voluminous stat things that we have here. Oh, and one off the post.
Oh.
It's true. I saw it. I witnessed this.
Yeah, and he'll be hearing
like
from the PHL lawyers later, but...
Sure. With plenty of room and time. And he again stops and fires it over the net. The other way, meets it with a chance. And he will fire this wide to end the second period.
Thanks, guys. You're absolutely right. It's pretty quiet down here. A lot of offensive chances are just getting absolutely dissolved by the defense, with lots of other offensive chances that kind of get through the defense are just getting dissolved by the pressure by the defense and just going wide. So defense going well, offense, bit of a snooze fest, as the chat says. So hopefully we can get some points on the scoreboard. Back to you guys.
Is looking in front. And Team Canada is just going to clear this out. Nice pass to Smasher. He shoots and scores!
Smasher, not surprising that it's him being the first one to score here. You know, a lot of teams you see in D1 this season, the Vicks funneling a lot of the offense through Smasher for good reason, because he's able to do stuff like this. It doesn't matter.
Very, very alert play to push it forward like that. And so now Bagel will try to counter for Team USA. Works it through, and he does!
Oh.
And just like that, it's another 1-1 game, Katie. It's deja vu all over again, isn't it? And Doug will rotate around, get this to Smasher. As he tries to move it into the slot, they are going to block that. But this one,
Ooh, what a
he gets
stop.
it filled up immediately. Players who tussle for it here. It is Meat Cell who comes away with it, and he's got really
Oh, I almost
fires.
snuck it through.
Another.
No.
So grip has been tremendous,
Yeah, I mean,
and
both
that
of them
will
are
do it.
impeccable.
So we are going to overtime.
I sure hope not.
And
I'm
they
sure
immediately
Clayton's
get
also
into
gonna
it.
get
We
done.
didn't even get to go to our on-ice.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, it's the PHL and we have the meats. But unlike Arby's, our meats are raw and real. So it's going to be a great overtime. I think it's going to be overtime too. Closer to the end, I think U.S. is going to take this one away. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right. Well, that's the kind of insight that we value from you, Deflator. But stolen chance now for Canada. As he dips and dives across the blue line, the shot settle back down on the side here. Now Owen is going to take the opportunity to move it the other way to right past
Might
Meat
have it.
Cell. Shot and score!
Oh.
Top shelf for Mama keeps the cookies. Team USA gets the goal and takes game one.
A familiar name to you, ending up securing this one. Took a while to get there, but again, not surprising that it is Meat Cell doing that.
Absolutely. And again, unlike Arby's, our meats are raw and real. Here's the thing. This is what we're going to see all night tonight. It's going to be strategic, tactical offense. Finding the holes in the Swiss cheese and shooting the biscuit to your friends all the way across the ice. It's all going to be that, folks, and I couldn't be more elated. Let's get to the next game as our goalie's right behind me, ready for it too. Back to you guys.
Well, thankfully I didn't really miss any goals going in. I
No, you
arrived
didn't.
at 0-0, so feeling pretty. That is true. Well, the last game, I think it was Team Canada that wasn't.
Say members were in the vicinity, so I guess it was safe. Now, nice pass to Smasher, and he just runs
It's an
out.
open breakaway with a perfect pass where these guys are precise and it's easier for them to find those little windows as way through, like we've seen. You might get one here.
Yep, and they're definitely positioning themselves to do so. Here is Hijinks, but again, he is marked very closely.
Here's an open chance. Big events multiple times, playoffs, finals, anything like that. And Walls is kind of, it's his turn now to dazzle us and impress us with what he's capable of. He's done a great job of it during the regular season.
Take them all seriously. So here's Meat Cell.
I was going to say, even the easy shots will go and sneak up.
We'll back up a little bit to forward. Oh, and a chance in front, but nobody able to get to it.
Thanks, guys.
Speak
well,
to
let's
us.
go back to the first game. Let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's given us the first blood, and that's going to be Smasher. 12 games, 12 points. A point a game kind of guy. But let's talk about his pickup performance. In 104 games played, he's had 78 wins and 20 losses. Now, what does that speak about his performance? Probably means he's pretty good at his job. So if you want to play with him and other people in the PHL, go ahead and join the Discord at discord.gg/Puck Hockey League, and you too can join our pickup game league, and you can play with these guys and myself and probably Katie and Winners, along with some other cool
You'll
people.
see me in there.
Back to you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm idling. And they will high stick that down. There's a lot of aerial work from both of these teams. You pointed it out earlier, just the high sticks and just picking things off out of the air.
One goal game that likely goes to overtime.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing because there's still like 30 seconds, which is like an eternity, and so much can happen. But front and not able to do so. And we are going to the third period. Deflator, what do you got?
Thanks, guys. I mean, the scoreboard is empty, but that doesn't mean the hustle is not there. Right behind me are some of 10 of the greatest players in the PHL, and I can tell they're fighting tooth and nail to change that goose egg behind me. Time will only tell how these guys are going to handle that pressure. Back to you guys.
Tonight, man. I'm glad I don't
And,
have to
notice
stand
that-
there close to the kind of fell. It was just a tumble of arms and legs that aren't really there. So now here is Owen, and he will advance this thing, drop the Canada off, and then pass back up to Smasher, and he's got room, fires, it goes wide, and a chance in front, Walls.
Oh, pixel perfect
As
defense
he
by Bagel
corrals
there.
it.
Just a treat to watch the full game, see all the little details that you don't always catch with just seeing the highlights. There's a lot that goes into this, especially at the highest level, like you see right now.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing a high level. Here is Owen with a chance, shot, goal!
Oh, speaking of a high level, how about a high elevation with that shot from Owen, picking the top corner on grip. Can't get his stick over to the backhand side in time, and that one, it's going to be the first goal of the game going to USA. Possibly.
Plenty of time to do so, Katie. There's 2.5 minutes left, and Walls will fight off a
Certainly.
long shot here. As Smasher, they're incredible.
I imagine it's even frustrating to try and get anything through.
Oh,
And you have to
and
wonder
Wall-
more just to assert their, assert that they're kind of nice with it. Try and get a definitive win over Canada here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can afford to really turtle though, because you can't really do that with hockey. Not at
No, it's
the
a
level that
spectacle.
these guys are bringing. So here is Hijinks, and he shoots.
What a save!
Work quickly. They're just going to need to put something on the net, and he reaches for
just
it.
misses it. It's got to be
And
heartbreaking
Smasher.
getting that close to the puck. But that is GG,
Yeah, he just wasn't able to
Smasher.
get in front.
Thanks, guys. Absolutely. We're having B Grip come up right behind me. I mean, this game is an
the
absolute
legend.
blast right now. And I mean, this game's all about breakaway chances. That's the only time these guys are going to get goals. The defense for both teams are practically impenetrable, and we have Grip right here. Grip, come on in, buddy. Come closer.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
All right, Grip. Tough games out there. It's 2-0 for the U.S. What do you think is the weakest link on your team?
I don't think we have a weak link, honestly. Our team is like doing amazing. The vibes are great, and like our defense has been astounding. I think we're just facing a big opponent, and we're getting great games right now.
oh,
And he disappeared without a trace. Thanks, B Grip. That was a great
rest in
interview.
peace, Grip.
Next up, we're
Oh,
gonna have
man.
our next goalie. It's gonna be St. Walls. Hopefully, he'll be coming in quick. He's coming back. Is he gonna come back to resume the interview?
Bye.
Oh,
Here I am.
All right, come here. Come on back.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, your weakest link.
Yeah, I don't think, as I said, I think we have a weak link. I think we're doing great out there. The boys are, they're vibing, and it's, 1-goal games. And last game, they got a stinker of a goal in. I think it's just a really solid defensive game from both teams, and I think any of these games could go both ways. So I don't think we really have a weak link right now.
Absolutely. And what was the process like getting prepared for this game?
For this game, honestly, we know coming into it, meat sales, obviously a lot of people are going to be talking about. We're relying a lot on clogging up the middle there, and not letting him have too much room. And for the rest of the preparations, it's just like getting on the same wavelength as the rest of the boys on the team. Me, Smasher, and Jinx, we've been playing last season together. The vibes are back, and it's just a question of getting on the same wavelength, honestly.
You got 3 games coming up here. What are the
Yep.
next steps here for these next 3 games to get back on the scoreboard here?
Honestly, shooting pucks in the net. That's it. We got St. Walls. We can break that wall down. That's it.
oh.
And will that be you shooting pucks in the neck?
If I get the opportunity, I might give it a try. But these guys are not going to let me go up to the blue line. But if I get a chance, I'll send one out for you if you'd like.
Thanks, B Grip. That's all for B Grip, the goalie for Canada, Team Canada. Up next, an exclusive interview with the United States goalie, St. Walls. So thanks, guys. We're here with St. Walls, the goalie for United States. Walls, I gotta say, what an amazing performance out there so far. What is your secret to success?
I ate a Big Mac today. That really helped. You know, the little
Oh,
American.
thanks.
I mean, an absolutely good old American meal. I mean, who
Okay.
who could say
Yeah.
no to a Big Mac? Where did he go? He's gone. Oh, he's come back. Now, well, let's get back over here.
Sorry, they're in my way. Yo, can you move?
That's goalie interference.
Brother, you gotta get out of here. This is goalie interviews only. All right, I'll just reach the mic
Yeah.
past you. All right, here we go. Gone.
Oh,
Get out of
yeah.
here. Banned from the PHL for 4 years and a $5,000 fine for that guy. Anyways, game 2 out of 3. How are you feeling out on the ice here?
I'm feeling good. Sorry, this guy's real close to me.
Some
Anyways,
high
game 2 of
tensions
3.
there on
How
the
you
ice,
feel?
It looks like.
I feel really good. I got some fans watching me. That's really helpful. I'm also playing really good. I'm not lagging at all for once. It's also really good.
That's nice.
Good stuff. Now, next 3 games, kind of a big home stretch here. You only got to win 1. What happened? Are you gonna? Hang on, I forgot my question. Home stretch, last game. How are you gonna work with your team for hopefully this one last game, but maybe for 3 games to bring home the win for big ol' United States of America?
I'm just gonna do my part. I'm gonna shut it down. My team's gonna score. I know. Misael, best player in the game, is gonna score. Bagel too. Owen, kinda, and Guy, my favorite.
Great stuff. Thank you so much, Walls. Have a great game.
Thank you. You too.
That was Walls, the good old American boy goalie for the United States of America team here on the PHL United States versus Canada game. Guys, back up to you.
Even have a guy named Bagel on their team. I think it's just I think it's a team that's united on a same mission.
But Smasher dividing the distance between the two and coming away with the puck as he does some stick work to get across the blue line, and Sid's
so
action already taking place. That's the kind of pressure they're going to have to
lots of
to
space
bring
here for
in.
Bagel.
Yes, it is.
Almost
And
has
he's
a
got
back
meat cell
door.
waiting on the door.
Deploys the ramp.
And Grip will push this.
Yeah.
Shot goes wide, so he clears it into the corner and clears it completely to the other side. Here is Owen. He shoots off the post. So Bagel. They play off the boards to Owen. He shields the puck. Shot. It goes wide. He will send one across to Canada, and he's got room and pressure. Shot. And a follow-up shot right in. And Walls was big. He said he was going to come up big, and he came up big there. Here's Meatcell. Puck here. He gives it to Doug. They're going to have to shoot it quickly. It's not enough time. And we will go to the second period.
Well, guys, let me tell you, the game down here is nothing but compete. But Canada is getting a lot of really good offensive chances and just trying their absolute darndest to capitalize on them. However, as you guys saw in the last 5 minutes, they are getting close, but they are just off the mark. So let's hope they clean it up in the second period, and maybe they'll turn that 2-0 to a 2-1. Back to you guys.
As Kanadov moves it across the blue line, he's got room and shot. Walls with a save. Thought somebody might try to come in with a high stick on that. Doug, and they're looking for those high stick tip drills.
Meatcell with an open chance.
He's got room. He shoots and scores.
And you cannot leave those open, and that is exactly why. Again, he just finds that gap behind the defense. They stop paying attention for just 1 second. Meatcell catches Doug on the back foot, and just sinks it behind Grip. And I think with the position that the U.S. team is in right now, I think it's fair to say that out loud on broadcast, as it's warranted right now, as again in this game.
Very bright for PHL. So now is a good time to get involved if you haven't already. If this is interesting to you at all,
Huge turnover.
Oh, and a big play by Grip to stay with it and make the
Reads it
stop. Following him all the
perfectly.
way across walls on the other side with a big stop. And both goalies coming up big. But Kanadov puts the biscuit in the basket.
There we go. Finds the
And
gap
it
against
begins.
walls. Ain't over yet. Demidov.
And a timely goal could reverse the fortunes of Team Canada. That was a goal that they needed. 10 seconds now. Chance in
Oh,
front. A
that's
squabble.
scary.
And nobody able to stuff it home. And so this puck will drift into center ice. And so we'll go to the third period, the most important period of the hockey game.
Well, tell you what, that
Give
last
us the
goal
script.
was amazing. And tell you what, I had first class tickets to that magic show. However, we do got to talk about a player, and that is going to be Meat Sale. Meat Sale is a great player in the PHL. He's got 13 goals and 10 assists for 23 points in 12 games. That's his regular season stats. And in this tournament, he's had 3 points already. So can he get a couple more? Maybe. Back to you guys.
A little bit, as they say. As the goals are getting shared in this game so far. Meatsail with some gymnastics as we are held to 1-1. 4 minutes left in the game so far.
Swatted away. Smasher will reverse direction. He's got hijinks down low, but he's going to go ahead and take this shot.
Save.
Goes
Unreal.
to hijinks, and he has a little bit of real estate
Looking
to
around
play
back
with.
there,
Gets some
Smasher
tennis
almost-
and putting bodies in front and hoping for a good result. Now back
Outnumbered.
the other way for Team USA, and a big
Almost.
save by Grip. Mike.
Oh,
So Canada with a much needed chance here, under a minute.
Indeed.
They have
That would be a
to
scary overtime for them to go
oh!
into.
Pause. We'll pause a moment and then clear it away. Good play to get around the attacker. And so
And
we are going to overtime to flip.
Thanks, guys. I mean, Canada's just going to have to step up their game, get their offense in the position they need, and get their defense making sure they're behind and not allowing anybody to go past and into their O zone, getting more chances. By the way, if you like this stream and if you like the PHL itself, you can go check out our Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/Puck Hockey League, and you can donate to us, and it really helps us out and keeps our servers going.
Receives the puck. And stolen and cleared away.
So open. This is scary.
Meat Sale!
Doesn't get it! That's a
Yeah.
chance you can be given up when it's this close.
He was kind of saved by the fact that he got in too close. I think he just didn't.
It's a back
He was
door.
kind of amazed. Oh,
Almost open, goalie out of the way, but can't get the puck on the net.
And Bagel now will keep it going as he gets to the blue line. The shot save, Grip. As he
Another
reaches up
chance.
with a big paw, knocks it down. Big
Ooh.
save again.
Fantastic.
So Meat Cell leaves it for Owen. His shot immediately. So
for
Owen
sure.
will try to take a shot at it. It will be Smasher who steals the puck, throwing a nice move around. Big pad
down
save.
to finish it off. So stay on the edge of your seat. Hit that follow button and
Indeed.
see
And
catch
this-
by Owen.
Yeah, again, the defense
Free
is
spot for
strong.
the sub.
Here's Meat Cell. The backhand, the save. Again,
Here
critical
ends.
regulation times runs out. Shot wide.
Oh.
And so we'll go to another overtime.
Unfortunately, I do not have authorization to disclose a confidential script provided by Mr. Commissioner Wren.
Yeah.
However, I can say that the heat is being turned up with Canada at 15 shots, and they are really trying to get those offensive chances going this game. But at the end of the period, U.S. has started to gain back some of that offensive pressure, and who knows? Let's hope one of these guys can make something happen. Once again, we're in OT. The series is 2-0, so it's match point for United States. If the United States gets a point, that's it. We're done. We can all go home. But if Canada gets that point, then we continue on for at least one more game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Deflator. It should be pointed out that
Scoring some of the best goalies out there. I like this, changing up the energy a little bit. It's risky. You risk kind of altering your chemistry, your rotations on.
Not able to find purchase. Here is Hijinks on the other end. That is knocked. Dribbles into the neutral zone. Here is Owen. He's got a little bit of room, and he tries to chip one in front. Meatcell gets it and dislodges the puck, at least briefly. He may go for the wraparound here. He does.
I think they're not opposed to rolling their sleeves up and getting a little bit dirty. So we'll see if that pays off for them.
Well, never underestimate the passive aggression of the Canadian people. And the steal, and he gets around one and fires a shot. Meatcell has it on the blade, and it does not go.
Just seems like a miracle, a Herculean feat, but he
Miracle on ice,
there.
yes. From him, and he's probably just going to shield this puck and wait for the next OT.
Absolutely. I mean, again, great period. We're in 2 OT now, going into the 3rd OT. Let's talk about the sub that just went in, and that would be Trev. He's had a pretty good record with 3 goals and 16 assists in the PHL D1 regular series. So you know he's a bit of a playmaker. Loves his teamwork out there. Now he did play for Team Canada B team, and he played all 5 games. He wasn't subbed out. He got 5 goals and 7 assists in that series. So let's hope that he can make a play, either get an assist or a goal in these next 5 minutes. Back to you guys.
Yeah, and that was just 2 days ago. Here's Bagel. Quick one on, and Grip with a save to put it in the right spot on his stick to make a shot, but this one is poked away. Here is Meatcell. As they battle along the boards for it, Bagel comes away with it. He's going to be looking in front. Hey, shoot and scores! Team USA takes this series
way.
3 games to nothing. Who would have thought?
And there are some doubters that I saw. Big Joey was talking some smack on the USA B team, but when it
Did expect it to go a few more games here, but that's just kind of how it goes. I mean, there are a lot of good opportunities on both sides, and more of them fell in the right place for Team USA.
So what an absolute spanking from the United States. Just 3-0. Bing, bang, boom. Everybody gets to go home about an hour and a half early than expected. And so hopefully McDonald's has a fresh batch of those sweet, delicious fries that I can eat. Fresh off the... Yeah, we're going to... You know what? It's going on Ren's credit card. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to go grab some fries, and it's going on Ren's credit card.
Interviews?
Thanks, guys. We have the commissioner himself, Mr. Ren Port. Just what an absolute series, Ren. What was your grand plan here, and how did it play out?
You know what? It was all about for the love of the game. We got to put on some really awesome productions. We had a grand old time watching it, regardless of who won. I think everybody who was watching at home got their entertainment out of it. And this is just the start for what's to come for the PHL. Season 3, Season 4, and beyond. Stay tuned. It's gonna be good.
Absolutely. And you know, I would be so proud of these players for coming out and working so hard like this and working to put on a great show. You know, kind of walk us through what you're thinking at this moment with such a successful series.
You know what? From the logistics side, I mean, we broke all of our records tonight. We were up over 150 viewers on the Twitch, which is absolutely massive.
Wow.
Our drafts don't even pull that many players, and it's really awesome to see everybody gathering around to watch their respective countries and have a grand old time. The chat was electric throughout the entire performance, both for Team A and Team B. I think this definitely goes to show that we're gonna have to put on more events like this in the future. I think it's good for the PHL. I think it's good for the puck community,
Yes.
and I think it's really just good for puck in general. There isn't a whole lot of marketing that really goes around, and in our small little knit community, I think it's on the community itself to put together the content to kind of help try and grow this game that we all love so much.
Absolutely. And what has been the general reaction from the players, not only participating but also the people that are watching?
You know what? I don't think I've seen everybody bid in so hard to an event before. I mean, we did the off-season tournament. Everybody had some fun in that with some pre-built teams. We're working on the third official season, and eclipsing all of that is the amount of hype and anticipation that really went around for this massive USA versus Canada matchup. I mean, again, just looking at how many people were tuned in and how many man hours went into putting this broadcast on. Huge shout out to Log. The guy is a wizard behind
Oh my
all
God.
of this.
Yes.
He absolutely kills every single time that we need him to put on some sort of a production, and he really came to the plate every time that we need him to. I couldn't ask for any more from all of the people that donate their time to just hang out, put in some work, and really put on a great collective project here. And I think every person that watched and every person involved is really happy with what we came out with. And even though Team Canada A didn't exactly get the outcome they wanted, I hope that they enjoyed the build up and the feeling of having this, I mean, large crowd that we really
Yeah.
haven't really experienced something like that before. So hopefully we continue to see more of it, and we're gonna have lots of more great ideas coming as puck evolves and the PHL solidifies itself as the one true league in North American puck.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps the one true esport. Now I got a couple more questions. What else you got boiling in that event cauldron of yours?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to expose too much, but what I'll say is I'm working on PHL All Stars. It's going to be featured in the off
Ah.
season instead of just doing one big tournament in the off season. Sorry. We're gonna have two things running in tandem. We're gonna have a fun themed tournament as long as somebody part of the community is willing to step up and kind of take point on that. And then I'm gonna be putting on the PHL All Stars, which will be kind of a collective, high competitive event split up into three divisions to make sure that everybody gets some representation. And I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't wanna give away too much.
Great stuff. And finally, is there one final message that you want to give to the community that's watching right now?
You know what? This game is really built off of the backs of everybody who's put so many hundreds to thousands of hours into this game, and it's an honor that I'm the person that a lot of people look to as someone to put a little bit of order to the chaos, I guess, and I love doing it. This is the most fun thing that I've been able to put some time into. Um, and that's kind of it. I want to thank every single player, every single person who donates their time to Next Shift PHL or to the Renport or to PHL in general. From everybody who moderates our Discord to league officials and everybody in between. I really want to thank all of you for donating your time for pretty much the promise of nothing in return other than the good fuzzy feeling you get from a group project. So that's my message. The game is ours. We're the ones who are gonna have to grow this thing, and I want to thank everybody who's gonna help in that little quest to really bring puck to the next level.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ren, for the interview, and I hope you have a great rest of your night celebrating this monumental event.
Thanks, Deflator.
That was Ren, the commissioner for the PHL, and the man who is all of our boss. And I have been Deflator signing off. So I'll see you guys next time. Back to you guys up in the studio.
Yeah, and Ren was the guy who brought me on board to be part of this. I want to thank him for that. I'm having such a good time, and it feels right to be casting hockey again. You know, Captain Kirk is supposed to be on the Enterprise. Winners with the One is supposed to be casting hockey. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.